Hello, everybody, and welcome to Romancefuls Tarot. I'm about to begin here with a reading. Now, this is a general reading, so it might not resonate with everybody. So, it really is important that you do take whatever does resonate with you and you simply leave the rest of it aside. Now, if you do have any questions, if you would like to contact me, maybe for a question, maybe for a reading, you have all of my information right below into the YouTube description box. So please do not hesitate. If you do wish to contact me, it will be my great pleasure to assist you. Also, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do take a brief moment of your time to click the subscribe button to show your support to the channel and to myself, and it is always greatly appreciated, and I do thank you so very much. So with no further ado, let's begin this reading. I do have 4 messages here. These are messages from Spirit. They are most likely warning messages is what I asked for. And so let me deliver them to you. So we do have 4 of them here. I'm going to explain which each of them mean because they do have some symbols. So that might be a little bit difficult to understand just looking like that. So we're going to begin over here with the emotions. And voila. So when you receive this message, it symbolizes the need for you to address the common symptoms of any type of emotional repression in your life right now. Repressed emotions can have a real and a lasting impacts on the body, on the mind, on the spirit. They can not only reduce the quality of your life and your relationship with others, but they can potentially even just shorten your life into the long run. So it's really, really important to just take care of that, to address it. And when I'm speaking about, the repressed emotions here, I'm speaking about, unfortunately, sometimes our feelings, they do not change or they don't go away just because we want them to. And while we can pretend not to feel, denying an emotion does not mean that we're simply not feeling it. It's just kind of hidden away into the cupboard. It simply means that you're ignoring it, really, which can be really detrimental. So there may be some times when emotions need to be simply put aside, but they should never, ever, ever be ignored or invalidated. Now, we can use these behaviors. There's all different kind of behaviors, okay, that come with that. There's overeating, there's drug, there's alcohol addiction, there's compulsive exercising, cutting, hiding, whatever. There are so many different behavior problems that go along with the emotions. And we can use these behaviors to hide from our emotions, but we cannot deny those emotions and we cannot control them. So what we're really feeling is going to find a way to be expressed. And if it does not do so through direct communication, it may just manifest in our bodies and in our behavior. So when you receive this message here by Spirit, it's really important. Spirit is asking you for a little bit of emotional honesty with yourself. Look within and determine if you are allowing yourself to feel, or if you are trying to control or to deny your feelings. And if it is the latter, then now is the time for you to choose the healthy path of acknowledging, of accepting, and of allowing your feelings to flow so you do not have those other problems that come surfacing, or if you do have them, to be able to correct them and get rid of them for good. So moving on over to your following message over here, we're going to be speaking with the intuition. Now, when you receive the intuition message, it cautions you to apply a little bit of reasoning and some rational thought to your situation right now. Is there a chance that your intuitive abilities are being hampered by any emotional bias born of past experiences? Could similarities between a past issue and your present situation be hampering your ability to intuit accurately? Do you have any prejudices that could also be influencing you right now? What you believe could be blinding you to what is. You need to make sure that you are not working with flawed or incomplete information. You need to make sure that you are not following the same course of action as you have into the past, especially if that course of action was one that you regretted. You don't want to get stuck into one of these cycles. So if your knowledge is not sound or based in facts, you cannot be certain that your gut feeling is sound. You need to observe, you need to look at the situation, and you need to weigh up all of the evidence at hand. It might also serve to reach out to a friend and ask their thoughts. It might help to get maybe a second opinion. This is really about following your intuition and making sure that you're not caught up into any past stories, okay? Now, we're moving over to this here is the Two of Earth. So the Two of Earth is all about stress. It's about anxiety. It's about a certain fatigue. It's fatigue, it's failure to manifest desired outcomes. It's a certain inability to focus, neglect of self and of others. And all these are symptoms of being overburdened and overwhelmed. Too many responsibilities and goals can result in you feeling overwhelmed and simply weighed down. Distractions, procrastination, and the failure to meet commitments they may create with those who are around you. So, an unwillingness or inability to focus on what is truly important will manifest in less than desirable outcomes. So when you receive this message by Spirit, it's representing a need to take stock and to prioritize. It is time to decide what it is that is truly important to you and put everything else aside. If you do not, you may just lose the very things that matter to you the very most. And to complete, we're going to move on to water. So we're going to move on over to some emotions over here with the Three of Water. Now, the Three of Water appears in order to caution you against weighing down a potential outcome with the burden of your expectations. Now, you need to make sure that your hopes, you need to make sure your desires, that they are realistic. And you need to let go of those who are simply not realistic. You need to free yourself of the blinding nature and weight of any unrealistic expectations. And in doing so, you're going to allow the outcome that you are seeking to manifest, but in its own way and in its own time. You need to remember, the more that you expect, the more disappointed you will be if the future that you hope for does not unfold as you imagined. So this does conclude this reading. I do hope that you enjoyed. I do hope that it brought you some interesting messages that you'll be able to use. If you do have any questions, you would like to contact me, please do so. All of my information is right below into the YouTube description box. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do click the subscribe button. I wish you a beautiful day. I thank you for being there, and I will see you tomorrow with new messages. Many blessings to you.